Good day, everybody. Today we are going to talk about 5 number summary of a set of numbers. Says following sample data are cost prices in cents per ounce of sliced cheese. Calculate standard deviation and variance. Is there any outlier? And part C, if another cheese which cost in cents per ounce of 150 cents is included in this data, then what will happen to the mean and standard deviation of the original data? So, solution. Part A. Enter the data in L1 of TI-84 calculator. So the first thing you have to do is to clear the memories of the calculator. So to do that, you press the second button on the top left of the calculator, then the plus button on top of enter, then number 4. Clear all list and then press enter, done. Then you press the stat button and number 1. Enter the data in L1, 29, 62, 37, 41, 70, 82, 47, 52, and 49. So I've entered the data in L1 of the calculator, okay? Now I will press, what are the buttons I need to press after entering the data in L1? So press stat button, then highlight calc on the top row, then number 1, which is 1 var stats. So stat button, highlight means move the cursor to calc and then number 1, which is 1 var stats. My list is L1. Usually it is set at L1. Second line should be empty, frequency list should be nothing there, and then we will calculate. Put the cursor on top of calculate and hit enter. So X bar, which is sample mean, is 16.706 or 707, you might say. Okay. Ooh, I got it wrong. So erase it. Actually, the mean X bar sample mean is equal to 52.11 and Sx sample standard deviation odd deviation is equal to 16.707. Okay, then I'll create some space. So sample variance, if I were to calculate Sx square is sample variance, I will type 16.707 separately in the calculator and then press X square button after that, which will give you exponent 2 and then hit enter. So Sx square will be 16.707 x square is 279.12. So in order to find out if there is any outlier, if there is any outlier, need to calculate the 5-number summary. Calculate the 5-number summary. Number summary. How do I do that? Again, stat button, then highlight calc on the top row, and then select number 1, which is one where stats. List is L1. Next line is empty. And then bring the cursor on calculate and hit enter. So stat, then highlight calc on the top row, and then select number 1, one where stats, first line is L1, second line is empty. We go to calculate and hit enter. We have done this before, so why am I doing it again? Because now I need to know the 5-number summary. So if I scroll up a little bit, 5-number summary. So what are the 5-number summary? 5-number summary. Okay, keep scrolling down. Okay, in stat calc 1. Okay, so the first of the 5-number summary is 1, min x, that is the minimum, is 29. Next is the first quartile, that is 25% of the numbers are below 39. Next is Q2 or median, and that is equal to 49. That means 50% of the numbers are below 49, 50% above it. Then we do Q3, third quartile, that is 73% of the numbers are below it, which is 66. Okay. And we further scroll down to get the 5th number of the 5-number summary, which is max x, the maximum number, is 82. So you ask me, how do I find the outliers from this? Well, there's a formula to do that. So first we will calculate the IQR, which is interquartile range. Interquartile range basically means the range of the middle 50% of the numbers. The range of the middle 50% of the numbers. Middle 50% of the numbers. Of the numbers. And IQR is equal to Q3 minus Q1. In my case, it is 66 minus 39, which will be equal to, use your calculator to do that, 66 minus 39 should be 27. So that's your IQR, interquartile range. Now we will multiply 1.5 times IQR. And that is 1.5 times 27. And that is equal to, and that is equal to 40.5. Why do we need to calculate this? Because we calculate the lower and upper outlier fences. Determine the lower outlier fence. Which is Q1 minus 1.5 IQR. So what is my Q1? Is 39 minus 27. And that is equal to 39 minus 27 is equal to 12. Is there any number less than 12? 12 in the data set. Answer is no. Therefore, there is no outlier. There is no outlier on the left. On the left. Okay, moving up again. So now we will determine the upper outlier fence, which is Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. So it is 66 plus 27, which should be equal to 66 plus 27 is 93. Now we take a look at the original data. Is there any number greater than 93 in the data set? Nope. The highest data point is 82. So question is there any number number greater than 93 in the original data set. Answer is no. Therefore, there is no outlier on the right. On the right. So bottom line, there is no outlier either on the left or on the right of this data set, in this data set. Okay. Now we are ready to do the last part, which says if another cheese which cost in cents per ounce of 150 cents is included in this data set, then what will happen to the mean and the standard deviation of the original data? Remember, the mean is 52.1 and the standard deviation is 16.707 in the original data set. Now we are going to add and, sorry, this will be where it is. This is the last part, right? This is the, oops. This is part C, okay? Part C is the last part. Okay, part C. Part C. Additional data point. Additional data point. $150. So add this number in L1. In L1, notice 150 is much greater than the rest of the number. Okay, so let's go to stat 1. And after 49, which is the last entry in the first data set, we will add one more number, 150. So type in 150 as the last number in L1. Now do stat calc 1. List is L1, frequency list is empty, calculate. Well, what happens to the mean now? And the standard deviation? So new mean. So stat calc, highlight calc, calc in the top row, okay, and then select number 1, which is 1 var stats, var stat, okay, list is L1, frequency list is empty, and then we calculate. Put the cursor on calculate and redo the calculation. Okay. Now the sample mean from 52 cents X bar has increased to 61.9 cents. And what about the standard deviation? There is a significant increase in the standard deviation. Previously, it used to be 16.707. Now it is 34.73. Okay. So, therefore, the mean has shifted to the right, as you will expect by adding a large number to the original data set and the standard deviation has also increased significantly from 16.7 to 34.73. So bottom line, addition of a large number moves the mean to the right towards the large number, also increases the standard deviation. Okay, to summarize what I did, I entered all the data in L1 of the calculator, calculated the mean, standard deviation. Also, I calculated the 5-number summary, from which I calculated the interquartile range, which is Q3 minus Q1. Then I multiplied the interquartile range by 1.5 to get a number. From the first quartile, I subtracted 1.5 times IQR to establish the lower outlier fence. And then I determined or checked out if there is any number smaller than this lower outlier fence, which is not true. Therefore, there is no outlier on the left. Similarly, to Q3, I added 1.5 times IQR and established an upper outlier fence. Then I checked, is there any number in the original data set greater than the upper outlier fence, which there was none. So there's no outlier on the left, no outlier on the right. In part C, they added an extra data point, which is 150. It is larger than any of the numbers in the original data set. So it will have a tendency to pull the means toward the large number, and the mean does increase to 61.9. Further, inclusion of a large number will also increase the standard deviation of the sample data set. I will stop here today. Okay, if you have any comments, question, please write me a note. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please do not forget to check out my channel every day, because I keep on adding new problems in math. Okay, if you like this video, please share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. I will be back next time with another problem, another solution. My goal is to help you to be the best in math. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a nice day. See you next time.